We're just gonna spray. Ooh. Hey fam, welcome back to another video on IbbyInspired. If you are new, you know what to do. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, okay? As you can see, today we do not have our full face beat down. Today we have a nice, clean, fresh makeup look. And that brings us to our topic for today's video. Today I'm going to be doing a clean girl makeup look for pitted, acne scarred skin, and also for those of us with hyperpigmentation. I know a lot of us can feel very discouraged and feel like we always have to put on a ton of makeup. And don't get me wrong, your girl likes a full face beat. Like that's just always gonna be my go-to. But sometimes we don't always want to do a full face. When we're running out to get coffee, we don't always want to be contoured down. So I came up with this beautiful, easy, clean girl makeup look that you can do if you have pitted acne scars and hyperpigmentation. So y'all, let's go ahead and get started. So first things first, I did want to let you guys know that we already skin prepped for today's look, but I did want to give you guys the tea on what I used, because I really do feel like the products that we use for a clean girl aesthetic are so important. You want to make sure that you use nice hydrating products so that your skin can really look good and like you've been drinking a lot of water, minding your own business, you know, all of that. So first things first, we went in with the Watermelon Niacinamide Dewy Drops, and then I went in with my Tones by Coco Dark Eye Circle Corrector. And last but not least, I went in with my CeraVe Hydrating Sheer Sunscreen. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. At first, I didn't really like this sunscreen, but this sunscreen, yeah, this is the one, not the two. Now, don't get me wrong, there is a white cast when you use it, but for me, it doesn't really matter much because I put my makeup on over it anyway. So now we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm going to be using the Timeless Smoothing Primer by Tarte. But here is the thing with today's makeup look. I'm only going to be using it on my pitted acne scar areas. It's very important that I do this, because when I put this all over my face and then put on my makeup, it gives me this nice blurred out matte finish. And because we're doing a clean girl makeup look, we do not want a matte look. We want something that's nice and natural and that's gonna look very skin-like. And I know with a lot of us with pitted acne scar skin, we have those pitted acne scars on our cheeks for the most part. Now, some of us do have pitted acne scarred skin all over the face. If you have pitted acne scars all over your face, what I recommend is for you to take a matte primer, such as this Timeless primer here. Put it only in your T-zone area and don't put it around the face. And the reason why you want to do that is because when people look at you, what they see is that T-zone. They don't really see the outer part of your face. And I'm going to explain a little bit more as we go along. Now, I'm gonna be contradicting myself here a little bit, y'all. If you guys been watching me, you know that I always say don't use shiny products, don't use shimmery products, because that's gonna reflect off your skin and that's gonna show the texture of your skin even more. But this is why I say put that matte primer in the middle of your face, because what you're going to do is you're gonna put the luminous primer on the outer portion of your face, and this is going to balance your makeup look out. Do you see where I'm going, guys? If you don't, you'll see where I'm going. So I'm going in with this e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. And remember, we're doing a clean girl makeup look. So you want your skin to be very skin-like. And a luminous primer and luminous products are going to help with that. The only thing about it is that it's hard for us with pitted acne scarred skin. You can't necessarily do that because that just doesn't work with our kind of textured skin. If you're able to put a luminous product on parts of your skin that don't necessarily have texture or pitted acne scars, that's great. So I'm gonna go ahead and let these two primers sit a little bit. So it's been a couple of minutes, and now we're gonna go in with concealer. We're gonna go ahead and use this Juvia's Place concealer. I think this is the I Am Magic concealer. I keep forgetting what the name is called, but as you know, I'll go ahead and leave a link down below. I'm putting the concealer in the areas that we put the matte primer, which is the smoothing primer by Tarte. And now I'm letting it sit to dry down because we want nice coverage. We don't want full coverage because remember, this is a clean girl look. So we want light to medium. And the thing about this look, y'all, especially those of us with hyperpigmentation, it's actually okay for a little bit of discoloration to come through. You want your makeup to look natural. So while the concealer is drying down, I'm gonna go in with a foundation stick. This is another rule that I am breaking because I always go for a liquid foundation. When it comes to pitted acne scarred skin, a liquid foundation is going to be your girl. But for this look, we're going in with the foundation stick. I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation. Now, this foundation doesn't necessarily exist anymore, okay? I got this a few years ago. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to leave some good foundation sticks that are in stock that you can get. So I'll go ahead and do that. But what I'm doing is I'm putting this foundation around the perimeter of my face. So exactly where I put that e.l.f. putty primer. As you can see, I put like a medium coverage on it. And what I'm doing is I'm blending all the way up to where that concealer is. Then I'm going around. So we have blended everything out. And now we're gonna go ahead and go in with a blending sponge. Today I'm gonna be using this e.l.f. blending sponge. This is gonna be dry. And the reason why I'm doing a dry sponge today instead of a wet sponge is because I want some of that product to pick up. Normally I don't. Normally I have my sponge a little damp, but today we want this concealer to pick up a little bit because we're going for a clean look, right? And what we're gonna do is with the excess product, we're gonna go ahead and just pat over the chin area, pat the rest of our face to balance the color out. But when it comes to the places that I have my pitted acne scars, I'm being extra gentle there because I don't want too much product to be picked up in those areas. I still want some kind of good coverage. A lot of people don't do this, but because we have pitted acne scars, I still use a setting powder. I get oily all over the T-zone, okay? And I need some kind of oil control. Today I'm going in with my Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish. The shade that I'm using is in medium brown. Just like the name, Skin Fetish, I feel like it gives you a skin finish. Now this part is super duper essential, fam. Because we use setting powder, we need to warm up the skin. And by warm up the skin, I mean give your skin a generous amount of bronzer. The bronzer is going to make your skin look so warm and skin-like. So I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty Sunkissed Stalker in Moco Mami. And I put some on my nose too to give it that extra warm look. Now we're gonna go in with our Juvia's Place Saharan Blush Palette. I'm gonna go in with Neo, this orange shade, and again, a generous amount. And to give myself even more of a clean girl look, I'm gonna take my highlight, put it on my nose. Do you see that nice, like, oh, it made such a difference there. And put the highlight in the corners of my eyes. I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in my eyebrows a little bit. If you have thick eyebrows, you probably don't have to do this, but I have little spaces in my eyebrows, so I like to fill it out a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in with some mascara. I'm going in with this Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss. Just nice, natural, and clear. So pretty. And now, to melt the skin, we're gonna go in with our MAC Prep and Prime. This is in Gold Light. And we're just gonna spray. Oops. I like to spray a generous amount. Now, this is what I will say about the Prep and Prime in Gold Light. It does reflect gold glitters. So if you find that you don't like the little gold specks on your acne scar areas, because that's what it's going to do, go back in with your setting powder and just pat in those areas that you don't want that gold reflecting. You can also go for a hydrating setting powder, but make sure you do not use a matte setting powder. You don't want to do that because that's going to contradict your whole makeup look. The clean girl aesthetic is supposed to look nice and natural, and using a matte setting spray is just not going to work. So fam, this is our clean girl makeup look for a pitted acne scarred skin. This is the look that I normally go for when I'm running errands, when I'm running out the door, but I want a nice clean look. What do you guys think? Go ahead and leave your comments down below. Once again, fam, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye.